Hi. If you watched me previously, I was working on my '07 Buick Rendezvous, um, working on the radiator system. I got a leak in my radiator, so I'm changing out my radiator system. The radiator, I got a water pump, the thermostat, the hoses, um, all the fun stuff. There was a gentleman up the road that was going to do this for me, but obviously, well, you wouldn't know this, but I do. Some things have come up where he hasn't been able to come down here. So, as I discussed in some of my other previous videos, my dad and I, before he passed away a few years ago, we used to work on vehicles together all the time, and um, I love cars. So I have been out here doing this myself. Um, and I had to take a break because I also take care of my mother 24/7. So I stopped. I had taken off um, some of the bolts and stuff, and I got to the plugs that go to the fan and over here by where the thermostat and stuff is. And I got kind of on a hiccup because I wasn't for sure on how to take off this one right here. I wanted to make sure I did it right because I didn't want to take a chance on messing something up, because obviously anything in your motor is very important. And with this having the prongs and stuff inside, I wanted to make sure this was right. Now, I figured out how to take it off, and I had it all wrapped up and taped because even though I unplugged my battery and taped it all up and stuff, and even though everything is undone, I still like to tape up my electrical stuff, just because when I'm under here, I don't want to get a chance of getting anything inside the prongs and stuff to mess up anything, because they're very sensitive, and I'd rather be safe and buy some electrical tape to tape it up than to have to replace the part. So I went ahead and assembled this back on, so that way I can show you how to take it off, because I looked on the internet and I had difficulty trying to find the right kind of video to show me. So I wanted to put it back together just in case somebody needed to see it themselves. So that being said, I'm going to show you how I did it. So they take this right here, this blue little piece right here out, and pop it and slide it. Oh, I say this now. So it just slides out. There's a little hole right here, and it just slides out. And then this piece right here, this top piece right here, you just move this out of the way, and it just pulls up like this. And then this should just, oops, say this, should just pull up like this, and then just slide it off. And that's all it is to it. And when you put it back on, these have little prongs in there. I don't know if I can, see if I can turn this around. Hold on. No, I probably can't, because I'll end up stopping it. I've been very bad at that. I'm very bad at video. If this is crooked, I'm sorry. Where is the videography stuff? I am not. Well, I don't know. Somewhere in here is, there's little prongy things. Let me put my finger there. Maybe that would help. Find my finger. It's like find Mulder. No, find my finger. Jeez. Anyway, trust me, there's little prongs back here. They're very sensitive prongs. I fed it into these little holes right here. And you want to be very careful when you line that back up in there. So now I gotta situate it. I promise you I can do this. So you want to be very careful when you line this back up on here, because you want to make sure that the prongs are set on there just right, or you're going to end up messing the prongs up. And then you just slide it back on there, like so. I say this, and then watch, I end up messing it up. And then you just put that back down and slide that back in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So now you know that. Yep. Hold on. I'll do it again. There we go. There you go. Now you know.